What is that noise? Why is it giving me errors? Why is it giving me errors, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not entirely sure, but welcome back to this Goldcast presentation. We got game number 3 right now. stayGreen and Lions all tied up 1-1. And one of these teams is going to be going on into the winners bracket finals. The other one going to have to fight for their life in the losers bracket here at HoN Tour cycle number 3. stayGreen, they've made it to every winners bracket final since cycle number 7, I believe. We'll see if they're going to be able to keep the streak up. They have not lost a best of 3. That's right, they have not lost a best of 3 since March. Wow, it's pretty impressive. Long streak going on. They're looking to keep that one alive. In the last game, they certainly looked like a team fighting for their life, getting scrappy, getting dirty, and getting back into the game. Okay, there was no scrappy or dirty plays. They just played it. Honestly, they played it clean, they played it solid, and they looked good through and through. Fell apart a little bit in the very early game, but managed to make everything else connect. And Lions, unfortunately, their strategy not paying off out for them. We'll see what they're going to go with in this game. Speaking of those picks and bans, way up top, we got Scout, Warbeast, Lodestone. Do we even have to say any more? I mean, that's pretty standard bans these days. At least the Scout and the Warbeast. Nobody lets those heroes get through. Lodestone and Pebbles, every once in a while, you'll see those guys get through. This time, they're going to be banned out by these teams, which leaves Engineer and Tempest. Definitely your god tier type heroes going to be available. SG choosing to pick up the Keeper of the Forest right here. And it's not too often that we see SG pick Keeper of the Forest and not pick Tempest in combination with the Keeper. I think that people are really kind of tired of playing Keeper, and they find that he simply does not bring a ton to the table unless he's paired up with other Wombo combo type heroes. Now, Keeper of the Forest and Engineer, that's pretty good. We'll see what else they're going to be able to add to that. But more so than anything else, I feel like it was denying coming out of SG, trying to make sure that the Keeper Tempest combination did not go to Lions. But speaking of Lions, they go with the second pick, Wretched Hag. Same thing that they did in game number 1 when they were able to get, I believe, was it Pebbles? No, it was not Pebbles. Who was it in game number 1? I can't actually recall. Can't recall, but they were able to get something, that's for damn sure. Keeper of the Forest Ophelia combination coming out now for stayGreen, something that they are extremely comfortable with. And Devo going the way of Lions eSportsKlubb. I don't like this pick. I'm going to be honest. And it's pretty rare that I say that about Lions because I normally love Lions picks. Devo is an amazing hero against teams that do not have a ton of minions. What a Keeper in the Forest and Ophelia have? 8 minions going to be running around, blocking hooks, making it difficult for Devo to actually get big hooks off in the middle of team fights, in the middle of ganks, trying to set up during anti-pushes and whatnot. Now, with that being said, if Super KGE can have a strong enough presence in the first 10 to 15 minutes of the game, he can overcome that. He can get items like a push stick or a portal key that are going to allow him the mobility to get in there and not have to rely on the hook immediately to start off a fight. So we'll see. It's going to be all about the early game for this Devo. If he does not have a strong early game, and I'm talking about probably being 330 gold per minute or higher is the metric I'm going to set. That's going to be the benchmark that I'm going to set for Devo here. If he's not 330 gold per minute or higher by 12 minutes into the game, arbitrary, completely arbitrary, guys. Take this as much as you want with a grain of salt and whatnot. Then I will say that Super KGE's pick has not done super hot. We'll see about Lions, though. What else they're going to flush this lineup out with? Outside of that, I mean, Tempest and Wretched Hag, both two heroes that synergize extremely well with one another. The Sonar Scream Bat Blast combination on top of a Meteor Elemental Void is a recipe for a dead opposing team. So we'll have to see how that one goes. What is going on over here? Yo, shout out to everybody out there that's a football fan today. I just got to say that right now. I am a huge football fan myself. So best of luck to everybody and your respective teams. For those of you out there that are interested in fantasy football and whatnot, best of luck in that as well. For me, I'll be watching the Rams versus Cardinals game and cheering my boys in blue on as much as possible when the cast is over today, and making fun of fantasy because even though he's German, he's a big Arizona Cardinals fan. and our teams happen to be meeting in the first week. So we're going to kill them just like we do every year, because the Rams are the best team in the NFC West, even though we often have the worst record. We do beat our divisional teams. Anyway, back to the game at hand, and not to the one that is played with a hand egg. We do have Nib4, Rally, Master of Arms, Wild Soul, CD, and Fade being banned out here. Swindleballs choosing to get rid of the Nib4 that Lions just loves to use, as well as a couple of short lane carry type heroes there with Master of Arms and Corrupted Disciple. Z-Freak announcing that he's going to go ahead and need a pause here at the beginning of the game. And you guys know what that means, don't you? Do you know what that means? I'm not sure what that means. We'll see. We'll see what that means. I might have something to do for us during that 3-minute pause. We'll have to see. I don't know what it is. Now I'm just sitting here thinking like, oh God, I just promised these guys something. What am I going to do? I have no clue what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to fish through my video folder and see if there's a video of something. There's probably not a video. And I'm probably going to look like an ass. We'll see. Maybe it's going to be a Pee-wee Monkey King here, and then I can play the Pee-wee Monkey King video. That would be sweet. Deadwood was the 4th overall pick here for Team Stay Green. Probably going to be running this in the short lane, as SG likes to do. They will occasionally run it in the middle lane with somebody like this engineer, but I think that they prefer to use something else there. We'll see. SG, they've got the strong pushing lineup with Ophelia and Keeper of the Forest. They could pick up a Torture right now and then actually throw a Torture short with a Deadwood engineer mid. And I don't know about this Lions. Okay, here's my feelings on this. Lions has now gone off the reservation. Right? I gotta stand up for this. I'm getting passionate. They've gone completely off the reservation, away from the beaten path, away from the conventional wisdom that says there's an Ophelia and a Keeper of the Forest on the opposing team. Predator and Devourer are probably not going to be your best picks because they don't offer anti-push and they don't do well against groups of units. They don't really clear them out. Predator's going to get stunned down by the root right here, etc., etc. But Lions says SG has not lost a best of 3 in 6 or 7 months. Obviously, the conventional wisdom does not work against this team. We've got to try something different. Dark Lady going to be coming out now for Stay Green. That's going to be what Chessie is going to play. I'm pretty sure I said Torture for Slicks earlier. Slicks is not part of this team anymore. What am I talking about? Guys, I'm insane. Anyway. Wow. I don't know. This Predator pick is very interesting. They need a support right here. It's going to be Pyromancer. No surprise there. Probably the one of the 3 high-tier supports left on the table, along with the Luna and Torture. Glacius is up there as well. But in the end, we're going to have to see here in a second what the laning strategies are going to be for this. And it will now be... Yep, it's going to be a short lane Predator, along with a Devo Pyromancer in the middle lane. And a Wretched Hag going to be in the Suicide. Tempest going to go ahead and hold down the jungle. Thank you, Mr. Announcer. You timed that perfectly. And on the other side of things, Stay Green going to need to go for something a little bit different right here. What am I going to do during this break, guys? Like, I don't know. Hold on. Let's take a look at what. I don't know. I don't know what to do, guys. Oh, this was a terrible idea. Oh, I'm going to play this. Thanks, Scyther, for saving me. We'll be back in this game as soon as the pause is over. Yay!
One of your structures is under attack.
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to say that my mic has been muted. Dark Lady trying to get the final kill on Devourer right here, but at least so far it's not happening. Devo is going to deny himself. Beautiful deny. So it was a 1-for-1 trade there in that middle lane. I am so sorry about my mic being muted there, guys. Somehow when I turned off that video, my mic muted itself through virtual audio cable. That's always fun. So you guys got to hear about 3.5 minutes of the game without me. I at least think that you were hearing the game. It certainly seems like you were. Yeah, you were hearing the game. Cool. So apologies about that one, guys. Basically what I was commenting on during that time is that I felt like Lions has a pretty distinct laning advantage here. They've got the Predator that should do well, have an advantage against Keep the Forest. They had the Devourer and Pyromancer that should have an advantage over Dark Lady in the middle lane. And then they've got the faster jungler as well. Throwing out the hook, but not going to connect. And the faster jungler as well. So they've got that going for them. The one thing that's going for SG very strongly is going to be this Deadwood in the bottom lane, but they've already given up a lot of experience to Wretched Hag. She's by no means being shut down either. Now that Engineer has rotated into this middle lane, though, things are going to even up a little bit. I think Predator's still going to have a small advantage up top. Deadwood's still going to have a small advantage bottom. I think that Lions is still going to have a tiny advantage in the middle lane if they can get... if they can get hooks onto the Engineer, they will be able to pick up kills here. Already they got 1 kill onto the Engineer pretty much as soon as Z-Freak did rotate on in. Yeah, there's a Dragonfire going to be casted, doing a lot of damage to Dark Lady. She's out of regen once again and being delivered boots. So Chessie going the boots route, rather than getting a bottle for additional and consistent regen, is now going to be forced to use a lot of regen in this lane, or is going to be taking frequent trips to town, because Pyromancer and Devourer is not a lane that's going to let up in terms of pressure. By no means. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Devo delivered some boots here so he can actually walk Dark Lady down now if she's not able to get her charge off. Taking a look at the CS scores in this top lane, 24-4 for Pee-wee playing that Predator versus a 28-6 for Limp. Limp, with the advantage in the long lane, is actually what's keeping SG from losing the resource advantage right now. You can see right now it's very even. But that is, I would say that's almost entirely because of Limp. If he was not doing as well as he is in this top lane, this would be tilted probably about 800 to 900, maybe 1,000 in favor of Lions. Right now, doing a great job. Deadwood dominating the bottom lane, though, at 300 gold per minute as opposed to the 157 of Yonasom fan. And then, of course, in the middle lane, you got Dark Lady holding it down, 260 gold per minute as opposed to the 260 of Devour. So pretty even. Nice job by Chessie. The big difference is going to be this Tempest, though. Level 7 being delivered an Alchemist Bones now is Predator. And with that level 7, Tempest is going to knock down a tower. Got Keeper of the Forest and Engineer rotating. We'll see if Deadwood does move up to pick up a TP here in a second. It's kind of what I'm feeling, if they do go for a TP and try to defend, or if they're going to use the Ophelia and try to do a little bit of counter ganking, or excuse me, counter pushing, that is. This tower is going to drop relatively fast as soon as these elementals do replicate. Now the bad thing for Lions is that Keeper of the Forest is level 6, so rotation from that Deadwood would be pretty much an assured kill. And with Engineer being able to drop turrets as well, this push is going to be stalled. Tempest going to just head back into the jungle. Pyromancer probably going to wait for a lane ward up in the top before returning in the middle. And Predator going to hit the jungle as well, using that Alchemist Bones. Oh man, sorry about that, guys. Just talking with you guys in chat about that muting situation. My apologies once more. Tower did go down up in the top lane. Oh, it's embarrassing when that happens sometimes. It's just, it's one of the things that happens when you're doing a home casting setup and you're controlling everything through software rather than hardware. I'm not altering my levels through mixing and whatnot, instead using software to take care of it, and there are a ton of buttons to press in order to make everything go properly, and sometimes you forget a step, or you do a step out of order and it deactivates another step because you're having to use ancient virtual audio cable technology. As Deadwood's in a lot of trouble in the bottom lane, that haunt is slowing him down considerably. There's the body blocks with the Glacial Blast. Elemental Void is available, gonna have to be used here. There's Pyromancer with the Phoenix Wave into the Dragonfire, and a dead Deadwood. So, whoa! Big hook gonna be coming in there. Devourer is gonna have his ultimate canceled. Nice charging strikes by Chessie. So Lion's starting to take a small resource advantage here, and with that Deadwood kill, that was a really important one. A lot of experience being doled out by that kill, and they're going to get even more gold and resources by taking out this tower. And TP going to be coming in now. That's going to be Deadwood plus probably a Keeper of the Forest. I would think they're going to catch Pyromancer. Not the biggest kill up top. There's going to be a Engineer Keg connecting with Predator. Well, once again, not a big deal up there. So SG taking that resource lead back, and they can probably convert this into a tower push now, knowing that the Elemental Void is on cooldown. Going to be starting to pressure this one with relative impunity. And that tower is going to be going down. Speaking of impunity, if you guys didn't check out the Southeast Asian G League Grand Finals last night, and you should most certainly check that out. There are VODs all over the place. We'll be getting an article up on HoNcast later today as well. A pretty awesome best-of-5 match there between Turtlemaster and MRR, as Deadwood is getting locked down. The root is going to be going out. There's the Bat Blast connecting. Deadwood in some trouble. Minotaur Stun's going to be turning it around, though. There's the Phoenix Wave to finish him off. Minotaur is going to be dying, as are the Vulture Lord and the Skeleton King. So all three Ophelia minions down. Deadwood is gone as well. A lot of resources committed to that anti-push by Lions, but I think they came out on top. Yeah, the middle lane's not going to be pressured too aggressively, and Tempest was still farming, so Lion's definitely coming out right on top right there. Swindle's second death of the game. Oh, Hook going to be coming in. Got the eat this time, and the Dragon, or the Blazing Strike does, in fact, finish off Chessie. Very well done. Oh, man. There we go. Pushed it. Going to be coming out of Devour. And that was something that I mentioned pretty early on in the draft, is that he was going to need mobility to get around the minions, to get better hooking angles so that he can actually stay relevant. And what was the metric that I gave for Devour? 330 gold per minute at 12 minutes. Oh, you guys didn't... Wait. No, you did hear that. Yeah, you did hear that. 330 gold per minute at 12 minutes, or Super KGE had failed. Of course, that wouldn't exactly be his fault or anything like that, but that was what I said I wanted to see KGE at, and he was exactly there. Oh, barely dodging that hook. And Devo just going to continue to zone out Dark Lady. Pretty considerable farm on TDL as well. For being 1v2 for at least the first few minutes of this game, maintaining 300 gold per minute is by no means a small feat. Keeper of the Forest, the top farmer on his team, has Ghost Marchers, Ring of the Teacher, Ring of Sorcery, one for each hand there. But the big guy is going to be this Predator. Alchemist Bones, Steam Boots, Insanitary is going to be on the way. Probably finish that one up by about 15 minutes. And, Pyromancer taking a stun. Just a little bit of damage. No real follow-up. Here's another big cooldown going to be coming, or big timing coming up. Deadwood is going to have a portal key, probably by about 15 minutes here, maybe a little bit later than he would have liked as a result of the 2 deaths that he suffered in the bottom lane. But a portal key is a portal key is a portal key. And now Engineer in some trouble. The hook goes off. Nice dodge on the keg. And Devo will get out of there. Hasted Devo. That's a pretty guaranteed kill. 3,500 experience lead now for the Lions. This is the 3rd game in a row that Lions has had a pretty substantial experience lead by the 15-minute mark. In game number 1, they rode that to an 18-minute victory. Game number 2, they unfortunately were not able to maintain that experience lead and ended up giving the game back to even by about 25 minutes. Hook, ooh, very close. Keeper of the Forest almost walking into that one. It's just a helm of the victim being picked up here as Wretched Hag getting locked down and killed. Beautiful job by a double damage Ophelia. Minuts on top of the Minotaur stuns and Skeleton King lockdown. But this is gigantic right here. Tempest, Devo, and Pyromancer going for the triple stack Ancient Steel. And they get out of there clean. Devo going to be teleporting back to town. He's got 300 gold to go for a portal key, but no. Chooses to go the Shaman's Headdress. Instead, I don't mind this choice whatsoever. The Very Idol is going to do very big things against Keeper of the Forest Ultimate, as well as Engineer Ultimate and spells. Is my mic muted again? Like, what? No, okay. I don't know what's going on. Chat's talking about me not talking for 2 minutes. I'm like 99% sure that didn't happen. Maybe like 15 seconds to type to chat there. Not entirely sure. Deadwood does have that portal key now. And Wretched Hag immediately going to be falling back. Great ward here being placed by either Seal Kid or Jonas and Fan. I kind of think it was Jonas. I don't recall. No. Pyro was down here when they got kills and tried to push this tower. So that ward really helping out. Not only identifying the portal key that was there, but oh, there's going to be the charging strikes in. Blazing Strikes is there as well. And Dark Lady will die. Ophelia Ultimate going to be going off really late. Ophelia Ultimate, it felt like. I'm not sure if it connected with Dark Lady before she died or not. It is only level 1, so not a huge amount of healing done. 3 Lions now going to be moving up, and SG is looking for a trade. They're going to be trying to pick off heroes. Keeper of the Forest is from behind right now. Sitting here, Invis. Nice intuition by Lions, sensing something is up. Spidey sense is tingling, and they will fall back. Nobody in this bottom lane farming. Nobody in the top lane farming. Where are they? Probably trying to gank you mid. Keeper of the Forest is still just hanging out here. Hook! That's going to be a Deadwood. And Phoenix Wave into the Dragonfire stun. Deadwood is down. And, oh, Predator going to get the slow. There's a Dust. Energy Field going to be going out. Keeper of the Forest going to drop a root as well. Bat Blast going to connect. Keeper of the Forest sent home. Engineer not so lucky. Missed the gravy train on out of there. And does go down. Now Lions with a substantial 7,500 experience advantage. 16 minutes into this game. I said they went off the reservation. I was worried they would not have the conventional counter to this Ophelia Keeper of the Forest team, which is going to be counter push and a relatively early game team. Instead, they go Predator and Wretched Hag, and they're keeping the aggression up. They're rolling with the momentum that they had in the last game, but they're continuing to push. There's no longer a Pebbles that they're going to be trying to counter initiate with. Deadwood no longer, or not as much of a strong counter initiator. Right, here comes Ophelia from the backside. Wretched Hag getting nuked down pretty hard. Cover of Darkness comes in. Wretched Hag is down. stayGreen trying to bring home more kills. There's going to be a Meteor down. Deadwood going to get the punch, and Tempest is gone. Devourer still going to be running right here. And Wait, what? Am I insane? Like, where's the push stick that Devo had a while ago? He's going to get locked down. This is the buyback by 2. And here comes the rest of the Alliance Esports team. Tempest going to get silenced right here. Already, we do have a dead Ophelia. Tempest going to turn this one around. Elemental Void's not going to be happening. Minotaur stuns for days. Meteor going to be there as well. And it's going to just have to... They're going to settle for an energy field right now, knowing they're not able to get any additional kills. Dark Lady is going to be up on high. stayGreen did a beautiful job getting out of there. That should have been disaster for stayGreen. They should have lost probably 3 heroes right there. Instead, they lost 1, and they're going to lose a tower. Actually, nope. You're going to lose just 1, yeah. Nope, 2. Deadwood is going to die. And now they might lose the tower middle lane. They might fall back for Kongor. Or they're going to TP up top and try to get a kill here. Predator going to be coming around the side, trailing a Minotaur. There's a hook. And going to be a charge in right here. That is a dead Dark Lady. Beautiful, beautiful play by Pee-wee and Super KGE. Wretched Hag going to be looking for a haunt slow on Engineer. Wasn't paying attention. Now she's going to get the haunt. The auto attacks are there. Going to need about 5 autos plus a sonar scream. Going to drop the Bat Blast instead. Reapplying that haunt. And now going to need about 3 more autos. There it is. Gets the Flash of Darkness on out of there as well. Z-Freak probably saying, team, please, team, help. Somebody TP, team. There was no help to be had. In the darkness that is the long lane, no one can hear you scream. Z-Freak going down there and lines back up to nearly 10,000 gold and experience. Advantage. Tempest could be in some trouble. Deadwood wants this kill, but Tempest... 1,500 life with an Astrolabe, not really susceptible. Now, I want to go back to what I was talking about in that middle lane. Super KGE, I could have sworn that he had a push stick. Maybe he sold it and then got the barrier idol before 15 seconds. But he sold it and got a Shaman's Headdress, that is. He just completed the barrier idol right now. Which I like the barrier idol pickup. I would have liked the push stick into barrier idol. I just really hope that he didn't destroy the push stick or something. Oh, now Engineer going to be in some trouble once more. There's a Rotten Grasp onto 2. Engineer going to be able to get the energy field off and then dies immediately after. Super KGE looking for a hook. It's not going to happen. Deadwood is there. I heard Wretched Hag blinking. She was bottling up a regen rune in the bottom lane, and there's Dust going to be going off. A couple heroes are spotted out. Jonas going to be coming around from the side. Tower goes down though, and Lion's going to hightail it on out of there, saying, hey, we got what we came for. Sundamon's blinking forward. He's going to score the Rotten Grass, but it's not going to matter. Hanskin's out of there. stayGreen grasping at straws here and really finding nothing else. Maybe one of those like little twirly straws that you get at a restaurant, a kid's restaurant or something. But nothing much. I don't know what that was, guys. I don't know. I'm obviously drunk, right? Predator continuing his strong farm as well. 4,500 gold saved up on him. Could be a demonic breastplate soon here. No, it's going to be a Frostburn. Yes. Frostburn coming out on the bird. I like it. I actually like it. It's going to be going into a Dawnbringer relatively early here. It's going to provide the slow and the ability to straight up auto attack Dark Lady down. Even if she does get the charging strikes away, it's going to provide the mobility and tanking potential to survive a lot of spells. Yeah. Dawnbringer into a demonic. Let's do it. On the other side of things here, you can kind of see the story of Team stayGreen. Swindelman's having a rough game, 1-4-4 on 275 gold per minute. His initiations have largely been countered. He's been picked off a couple of times. Up in the top lane, Predator going hard onto Keeper of the Forest. The Invis is there. Legion's Courier goes down. Oh my gosh. Not ideal at all. But here comes the counter initiation. There's a root available. The Tree Brothers looking to get work done. Rotten Grasp into the punch. Stone Skin did go up, however, and Predator's going to turn this one around. Needs to be careful. That was a bait. Minotaur's going to be coming in. Oh, missed the Minotaur stun. He bumped into a creep and got offset. So the Minotaur stun did not happen. Now Willowmaker is down. Root was saved at least. But here comes a Tempest? Tempest is really, like, really far in front. I am very surprised that he did not just get attacked by something, but there's not really a whole lot to attack with, short of putting yourself out of position. And so Lion's going to be moving on forward here. SG looking to take a fight right now. Rotten Grasp is going to connect onto some creeps. A dust going off. Not going to be able to spawn out Keeper of the Forest or any of his allies. His friends, the trees. Not going to be his friends this time. He instead chooses to make his way on over to the grass. Animated tree is going to go down in just a second, but more counter push is going to be coming out of Team stayGreen. Both teams with 5 players in this area. They're looking to make this happen. KGE did end up going for the Soul's Bulwark, so he's going to go the Demonic rather than Predator. Allow him to finish up his Dawnbringer and let KGE worry about the armor auras. Uh-oh, Dark Lady getting caught out here. Rotating in from the middle lane. Looked like she was farming right there. And now back over here. Deadwood gonna get caught out. Elemental Void burnt, and they get the kill. Falling back to take the tower. They'll look to try to convert this one into even more. Maybe a base tower, maybe a Kongor. Tempest could be TPing back to tier 1. It's a Kongor indeed. Not aware of the buyback situation here for both Deadwood and Dark Lady. Kongor is the safer option. And I don't mind this choice one bit. It's going to be a free and easy Kongor here for the Hellborn team. Token of Life going to likely go to Predator, although Wretched Hag is a possibility as well. There it is. Dawnbringer finished up. Token of Life on Wretched Hag. Easy. stayGreen at least cheering that their Ancients were not stolen. There's going to be a light brand on Yonasim fan as well. He's not had the most creep kills this game. 70 creep kills in 25 minutes. But 3, 3, and 3, so some kill involvement helping to get him to nearly 300 gold per minute. But when you've got a 550 gold per minute Predator, 450 Tempest, and a 400 Devo, you're still in pretty good shape. stayGreen going to be moving up now, trying to go for something. Trying to find this tower. Well, I'll show you where it is. It's right here. Now, kill it. Kill it without being killed by lions. That's the much more difficult thing. Devo going to be off to the side looking for some hooks, and will he find one? Dust goes off, nobody there. But now there is. Pyromancer in some trouble, has that bound eye. Willowmaker goes out, and the bound eye hits the ground, recovered immediately by Keeper of the Forest, but now Deadwood in some trouble. Glacial Blast, probably not the trade they wanted. Second Dust going to be going out. Lions letting them rip. Oh, Predator trying to get the Venomous Leap off. Not quite able to hook the creep either. Lions eSportsKlubb looking phenomenal in this match. This is looking like the Lions that everyone was favoring as one of the teams to beat going into cycle number 1. We did not see this team show up for cycles number 1 and 2. Flensmeister has departed the team to be replaced by Pee-wee. Players say they're feeling a little bit better, feeling a little bit more confident. It's showing. Took a game off of stayGreen in the Sound Blaster Heroes League qualifiers. Almost took that series. Took a game off of stayGreen here in HoN Tour. Will they finish out the series? Will they break the streak? Well, they're certainly going to have to remain focused. They're going to have to make sure that they do not make any mistakes. This Dark Lady is still farming 300 gold per minute and has a Runed Cleaver. Keeper of the Forest is going to have a refresher here in the next minute. That's going to be gigantic. Predator can only break one of them with the Stonehide, and that's if he does not use the Stonehide prior to the ultimate. This could be a huge shutdown. Back-to-back level 3 ultimates is 8 seconds of immobilization if Pee-wee does not break those. So he's probably going to have to get either a Shrunken Head or a Geometer's Bane as his next item, something to break that route. He'll know for sure when he sees this refresher being completed by the next team fight. Lion's looking for somebody down here. That was Pyromancer with an illusion, trying to find poor little Z-Freak. 0, 5, and 1 Z-Freak. So, following Z-Freak into town, man. Sometimes I just get distracted. Everybody knows my favorite hero is Engineer. Sometimes you just gotta watch him walk. He's a boss. Next dropping kegs. Tempest, Portal Key, Shrunken Head. Portal Key available here in 5 seconds. And is he going to try to set something up? Team is not going to be coming in. There's Deadwood immediately blinking up into the trees, trying to catch whoever might have been up there. Hanskin just going to fall back, saying, hey, we got a 19,000 golden experience lead. We do not need to risk this. stayGreen going to fall back after that tower. Got another one in the middle lane, denied, but gold experience lead. Not really swinging back in their favor, despite gaining a little bit of map control. All tier 1 towers eliminated now. Token of Life is 2.5 minutes left on it. We'll see if there's going to be a big item. There it is. Brutalizer being picked up here by Predator. And Grimoire Power and another 500 gold for Wretched Hag. That might be what Lions is looking for before they try to break this base wide open. They are on a timetable with this Token of Life, though. 2 minutes and 20 seconds is going to be between them and needing to fall back because they will no longer have the advantage. Tree Brothers going for some pushing. Refresher, Restoration Stone has been shown. And Lions about to get high ground advantage. 1 TP going to be coming in. Keeper of the Forest not there. There's the high ground. Predator is starting to wail away on this one. Glyph Fortification is going to be activated. Tower goes down up top, and immediately Keeper of the Forest does TP back. Predator has to be careful. He is not the one with the Token of Life. Wretched Hag is baiting the initiation up in front as well. But Predator takes the tower down. No casualties as of yet. Super KGE pulling the hook. Trying to look for one. Rotten Grass going to go out hitting nothing but minions. And here comes the offensive line. Guards and tackles running their blocks, and here's Deadwood going in. Willowmaker Stone onto Predator, but he gets the Stonehide off and is going to be able to walk away. That Willowmaker punch is on cooldown. Stone Skin only on cooldown for another 6 seconds. Hooks! Nothing going to connect. Predator taking some damage. There's the Rotten Grasp. He's in some trouble. Elemental Void going to catch 3. Interrupted by a root. Batblast going to be going out on 3. Second root going to be coming in here. Predator is going to go down. Deadwood taking a lot of damage. Deadwood's going to drop. Energy Field going to be going up as well. There's going to be a buyback coming in on Swindlemelon. Super KGE going deep, saying, guys, get out of here. Get the racks and get out of here. I am leading them away. The racks will go down. Tempest Portal Keys. There's a Flash of Darkness, and Lions will fall back, losing 2. Token of Life still on Wretched Hag for another 40 seconds. Forcing a buyback out of Swindlemelons, and was it Chessie as well? It was. A buyback on the 2 primary heroes here. Wretched Hag needs a blink, gonna burn the Token of Life. Now, is she gonna be able to get away? There's gonna be the Dark Blades as well, and Tempest can be trying to help out. It's not gonna matter. Hasted Tempest is gonna walk out of there. Wretched Hag dying twice. I gotta say, I don't know what Jonas and Fan was doing to get caught like that, but it's a big mistake. Dark Lady should not be able to run you down like that, and giving Dark Lady farm experience at this point is not something you want to do. You have that middle racks. Great. But what now? You gotta do it again. You got to do it again. You got to keep maintaining this kind of lead. Expand upon it if you want to close this game out, because you give SG an inch and they will take a mile. You saw the power of the Refresher Stone right there from Keeper of the Forest, locking down Predator, rendering him unable to attack or move. And so far, he's just not been able to do enough in those team fights before dying. So you got to be relying on the other players. In this case, that's going to be Jonas some fan. Backup carry here. He needs to get that money going. He needs to make sure he's not dying. And buys back. Am I insane? Did he buy back? I don't think he should have resurrected that fast. I could be crazy. Maybe he bought back earlier. You know what? He did buy back earlier. They bought back at the Tier 1 tower. So sorry. My apologies. I forgot about that one. So not buying back. Wouldn't do something that rash. Deadwood going to be moving on up now, trying to clear out the middle lane. He is baiting just a bit. Engineer Ophelia and Keeper of the Forest are behind him. Keeper's got the portal key now as well. So going to be able to place those ultimates perfectly. Dark Lady working towards a Shrunken Head. She's about 200 gold off of that one. Whereas Predator's got that Brutalizer. I'd still like to see either a Geometer's Bane or a Shrunken Head coming out on him to start breaking those. If he goes anything other than those 2 items next, or a Nullfire Blade, which I don't like, I don't think Predator is making the correct choice here. But once again, that's just like my opinion, man. Tempest is going to be backing off here as another TP going to be coming in. That's Predator, scouted out by the Warner Sight, just dropped by Z-Freak. Tempest has to be so careful. Deadwood could actually go in, and this is not truly a bait. There's nobody back here on the back line to try to save this Tempest. They've got TPs, but it's going to take them 3.5 seconds to get there, and by that time Tempest will likely be dead. A buyback perhaps even forced, and he doesn't want to have to do that when he's only 1,500 gold away from a Restoration Stone himself. Demonic Breastplate just picked up by Super KGE, a huge pickup going up against the Dark Lady. Demonic still going to be quite a ways away for this Deadwood. Pyro's got push stick as well himself. Going to be trying to help his team get in and out of sticky situations. Well, probably not into a sticky situation. That's not ideal. Both teams choosing to sit back and relax for the time being. Waiting for Kongor. The wait is over, though. The big guy is up and ready to give his Aegis of Life, token of life, to somebody. Here comes stayGreen, though. They're looking like they want to contest this one. Minotaur is going to go in. Predator probably going to swap to that one. Actually going to take a lot of damage from Kongor, but Minotaur is going to drop. There's the Stone Skin activated by Predator, and Predator is going to drop right here most likely. No saving coming in for him. He actually toggles the Insanitarius. Is going to survive for now. The first route going to be coming in right here. Bat Blast going to connect onto 3 players, and there's going to be the second route being used. Bat Blast trying to finish him off. Keeper of the Forest is going to go down right here, but Dark Lady trying to run away. Wretched Hag pounding in the auto attacks. Pyromancer pushing himself forward, and there's Hag going to be using those big Grimoire autos. 2 more autos will be enough. 1 more actually. And there's still another chase down over here. Predator did buy back. Gonna go ahead and clean up 3 hero kills in that team fight. These Lions, they lost 2. 1 buys back. Concord gonna go down though. It's the second Concord. Token of life going to Wretched Hag. Predator, unfortunately, getting just a little bit too much damage dealt to him in that team fight. Toggled the Insanitarius and came so close to living and then being able to regen his way back up. But without something like an Elder Parasite, the Carnivorous just was not enough on its own. And wasn't quite able to... What is this bird doing? Did it really just go pick up a Logger's Hatchet right there? Awkward. So Lion's just going to sit back and farm right now. Probably going to wait for a refresher on Tempest. I'd like to see him being given farm priority here in the near future. They're probably actually going to wait until the later portions of this token to try to get Predator either that Shrunken Head or the Geometer's Bane, something to break the route with. And then, of course, they want to get Tempest and that Restoration Stone as well. Hell, even Wretched Hag could get a Shrunken Head herself and another 1,300 gold. So give them 3-4 minutes right here, and you'll have big items coming out on 3 players for the Lions team. On the other side, Deadwood not even opting to go for the Demonic, saying, I'm never going to get there. I need the Lex Talionis level 3. Picks that one up, and we'll be reducing armor, additional burst damage, as well as the defensive capabilities himself. Able to get rid of his Mystic Vestments. Fill that slot with just slightly less magic armor. Dark Lady, what has she got coming? That's an Abyssal Skull. So grabbing something that's going to allow her to go toe-to-toe with Predators a little bit more. Still don't think it's going to be enough. Not against a Dawnbringer Alchemist Bones Basher and Sanitarius Pred with another 3,000 gold in the bank. Not going to be able to just right-click with him, that's for sure. As Wretched Hag was cleaning up some Ancients. 4.5 minutes left on the token. Oh, I don't know about that one. Axe of the Malphite going to be purchased. 25 strength come in the way of Predator now. I looked up the math, ladies and gentlemen. I looked it up. 25 strength is equal to 470 HP. So, gonna get a little bit tankier, but still not gonna be able to break those roots. If he's saving the Stone Skin, which he has not a single time for the root, then he's gonna be shut down by a bunch of other stuff. And if he's not gonna be able to break the root with the Stone Skin, he's gonna get locked down for 8 seconds in these team fights and do absolutely nothing. Need something to break him, in my opinion. All right, here comes Lions down the bottom lane. Wretched Hag has the money for a Shrunken Head and 200 gold. There's the Restoration Stone completed on Tempest. And it looks like they're not going to wait for Wretched Hag's next item. They're going to go right here, right now. Bound Eyes going off, both of them. Trying to scout out for wards. Going to drop one. Oh, there's a Shrunken Head going. Predator going to be able to get the Stone Skin off after all. Deadwood going to be sent back to town. Nice job by Ophelia. Predator taking a lot of damage. There's the first ultimate going to be coming in. The second ultimate is there. Both of them going to be interrupted by Keeper. Buyback on the Dark Lady going to be coming in here. Predator is down, but the rest of Lions is still going strong. Dragonfire Wave going to be stunning Ophelia. She gets the Storm Spirit off onto herself. There's going to be the green triangle activated by Wretched Hag. She's going to survive Dark Lady. Dark Lady's not able to find anybody. Maybe going to be able to get this Tempest in the backfield, but no, there's the Haunt into the Glacial Blast, and Dark Lady's going to take the autos right here. She's going to go down. This is going to be a full 5-man wipe, and the Lions eSportsKlubb is cleaning up the stayGreen base. This is going to be it right here. The GG Well Playeds are going to be coming out at any second. No buybacks are available. No, one buyback available here from Keeper of the Force, but what's he going to do? That's it. GG Well Played. Lions eSportsKlubb takes out Team stayGreen, advancing to the winners bracket finals of Diamond Division Cycle 3 with a score of 2-1. The streak is over, and Lions, with a new player, less than 5 days, has been playing with the team. Pee-wee helping carry them to victory, and holy hell. I tell you what, this is a pretty big upset. stayGreen, last time that they lost was a best of 3. That was back in March of this year. About 6.5 months, something along those lines, of just straight victories. Won every single tournament since then that they participated in. And, well, we'll see. They can still come back and win this one, but their best of 3 streak is now broken. They're going to be demoted into the losers bracket. Gonna have to fight for their lives against, well, about 5 other teams that are down there right now, and try to figure out if they can make it back up into the winners, or if they're gonna go ahead and lose their first cycle since cycle number 4. We'll have to see, but ladies and gentlemen, wow, I don't know what to do here. Let me go ahead and see if I can actually get one of these Lions players on the horn. Give me 1 second here to try to take care of that, guys. See if we can get HoN Skinner Super KGE online. Let's go ahead and send them a message real quick. Interview. Go ahead and get that one over there. Wow, Lions played so damn well. Alrighty. Alrighty, gonna get Hanskin on the horn here in just a second, guys. So Lions, they're gonna be advancing now. I want to go ahead and take a look at the other bracket, or the brackets for the other matches over here. I'm not gonna pull them up on screen in case some of you would like to remain unspoiled, at least for now. But pulling up this bracket now, over here we do have the other matches going to 1-1, all tied up currently. Interesting. But here we have him, captain of Team Lions eSportsKlubb. Hanskin, how's it going, buddy?
Great. Better than ever, I guess.
Better than ever? You feeling pretty good after that win?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Soundblaster Season 1, kind of thing.
I would say that it kind of is. I mean, I mentioned that a couple times during the cast. You guys have a history of felling the giant that is stayGreen, and you've done it here once again, this time breaking the best-of-3 streak that I believe your team actually was the last team to beat them in a best-of-3 in the Sound Blaster Heroes League semifinals.
Really? That's like 6 months
Yeah,
ago.
it was 6 months ago, March.
Oh, shit.
It's
Yeah,
pretty insane.
that's good.
So you guys doing pretty well here. I mean, first I want to talk to you about your new player. You had somebody leave the team earlier this week, Flensmeister departing the team, and you've been trying out new players. You had LG in there yesterday and Pee-wee throughout the week. How are you guys feeling with Pee-wee?
I think he's an incredibly skilled player. He's just kind of rusty, I guess. He hasn't played much this summer, since DreamHack, I think. And, you know, but he's getting there. He's pretty good, and he's a fun dude as well.
Things going well within the team then? Are you guys going to be moving forward to more of a permanent role for him, or is he still in the tryout process after beating the top team?
We didn't have much talk about it actually before. We just had a lot of tournaments, and
Okay.
we had Soundbuster this whole week and HoN Tour. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have a talk about it after.
I would certainly hope so. I mean, you guys just beat the #1 team out there. Pee-wee doing an incredible job playing in those games. Game number 1, I want to talk about that one real quick. That was an 18-minute victory, I believe, for you guys. Pretty dang huge. I mean, how was the momentum for the team? How were you guys feeling after that win?
It was pretty good. We felt like the game was going to be a lot harder than that, but I guess we had our momentum going and everything just worked out. So I don't know. We were just happy that we won, and I don't know. We just moved on to the next game, I guess.
I tried to pull up
Sounds
this.
good.
I tried to pull up the stats here on the screen, but unfortunately the stats aren't
Yeah, I
submitted
couldn't either. So.
just yet. But an 18-minute victory right there. Definitely move on to the next game. And just like that, in the second game, you guys were off to a fantastic start as well. You had an advantage probably 10 minutes in, about 4,000 golden experience, but you guys kind of let it slip away. A couple of picks. What was going on? I mean, did you guys realize that you were pretty far ahead in terms of resources early on?
Yeah, we had some huge kills on Pebbles in the early game. We had like 4-0 in kills, and I guess we had a golden XP lead because of that, and you know we had the faster jungler and all that. But I guess we were scared of just pushing forward because we knew that we had the late game sort of, and if we threw that, we would probably lose the game. But also in hindsight, as Reiki would say, I guess we just should have like pressured them in the early game because we let Pebble farm his peaky, and that led to them recovering and stuff.
Yeah, certainly didn't go too well. You were playing Tempest in that game as well. You had a couple mistakes where nerves getting to you in the mid portion when you missed an elemental void and then stunned a creep.
Yeah, that was really bad.
A little bit on tilt right there.
Yeah, kind of.
How do things like that affect you and the team? I mean, is that something that the team will kind of give you grief for? Or do you guys just say it happened to move along, do better next time?
I don't think anybody mentioned it at all. I guess it's just more on me than the team, I guess. You know, the Midas drop and everything, nobody ever flamed me for it, so.
Really? I flame you for that all the time,
Yeah.
Honskin.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, maybe nobody in the team, but I certainly flame you for it all the time. Oh,
Yeah.
it's almost as good as
It's
the
fun
demonic
talking
kill.
about
Who killed the demonic? Was that Imba Boy?
I'm not sure, actually.
He killed a demonic on Predator, I think, like 3 weeks ago. That was pretty good. But in game number 3 there, once again, you guys got off to a brilliant start. Your middle lane definitely doing a huge amount of work. I mean, what were you thinking when you saw that it was going to be a Dark Lady in the middle lane going 1-on-2 versus your Devourer?
I don't know, SG have a tendency to dodge our dual lane mid with Devo. They like to run Wildsoul and Dark Lady and shit to just kind of avoid feeding him, and then, I don't know, we released the KG and he just killed everyone anyway, I guess. It was, I don't know, it was good for us because, you know, Hag had a pretty good lane because, you know, NG is not that good and Deadwood isn't either, you know, pushing out the Hag and stuff, and yeah, and I guess we kind of knew that we had a good start in that game with the draft and the lanes.
Would you say that your 2 middle lane players, Super KGE and Seal Kid, are probably some of the best in the business? I mean, I say that I think that those two have better synergy together than pretty much any other dual mid combination.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good statement. I'm not too sure. I've never met them or anything. I remember Jonas told us when he joined up with us that they were really good, and I don't know. It seems to be working out well for us.
He's pretty good. They're pretty good. All right. Well, Hanskin, congratulations on the win. I mean, what's next? You guys think you're going to be able to keep this up? You feeling confident going into the rest of the season, the rest of the cycle here?
Yeah, of course. We're happy that we're in finals, but you know, we think we have a good shot at it. Especially defeating SG, which is the major threat, honestly.
There you go. And then you guys going to qualify for SBHL in the next qualifier in a week from now?
Yeah, totally.
There you go. All right, Hanskin, thank you very much for coming on, man. You got anybody that you want to plug, thank, etc.? Go ahead.
Just Lions, eSportsKlubb, and Logitech.
All right, shout out to Papa Bjorn. He's awesome.
Oh yeah, that him too.
Yeah, I mean, he's part of Lions, so it's encompassing there.
Yeah.
But he messages me on Skype sometimes. He's always so happy with you guys, with your performances. He
deserves a separate.
He told
shout
me.
out.
He told me on Monday. He's like, "We're gonna win this weekend. We're gonna win everything. We're gonna beat stayGreen." I don't know if he said that exactly, but either way. All right, Hanskin, go have fun celebrating with your team, and well, we'll go ahead and catch you a little bit later on.
Yeah, see you later.
Thank you for being here. All right, ladies and gents, there's Hanskin from Lions eSportsKlubb, clearly feeling quite happy with his team's performance. Oh,